Alright guys, so today just going to focus on some more cosmetic stuff, not really anything too serious. Well, I guess it is pretty serious because it's like the first thing that everybody sees, which is the fender. Now, here I am scratching it with my ring and, I don't care. This is my daily driver almost, so I'm not afraid to put some fingerprints on it. But I finally got this fender trim on here. I had to Bondo the old holes because this had double holes it just didn't make sense. It wasn't even made for this. I don't even understand where this came from. But anyway, you'll see all that. But short and sweet, got some stuff done, repainted the wheels, fender. I just want this to look nice. And then I just kind of went around and wire, my gosh, steel wool all the chrome and the trim because I got a little bit of overspray on some stuff. But yeah, and then there's a local car show. There's a local car show that's like literally 4 blocks away from where I live. So went down and checked that out. Got some footage of some Chevys, and there were some sweet Fords there too, but they weren't there when I was filming, so I missed them. But trying to get this wrapped up because the way I'm trying to go about things and prioritize is I have to be realistic. Like, this car is almost done. Like, you could work on a car forever. Like, if it depends on where you want to go with it. If you want, if you want to chrome out your frame, like if you have a lowrider, for example, that might take 40 years of working on it every day to get it perfect and the way you want it if you do it yourself. There's no end to it. But I want this to be, as traditional as possible, which I have some traditional looking parts coming anyway. I got a brake booster with dual master cylinder on its way. I know I already put a dual master cylinder on this with the new brake lines, but I want a brake booster for the disc brake conversion that I got, which is not on yet either. And it's all chrome, like the brake booster and the master cylinders, all chrome. I got new valve covers and a new air cleaner that match the dual master cylinder. I want the inside of I want the engine bay to look just as nice, well, nicer actually than the rest of the cars. I think that people appreciate, even if they see a shit box out there and then they see an awesome, beautiful looking engine, and the engine bay is all minty and everything, then that's a nice surprise. The outside, I don't want to have to worry about scratching it or getting a stone, kicked up on and chipping my paint. I don't care, but I want it to run right. I want it to be reliable, and I want it to be safe. Because this car show that I go to, I took my daughter to it, and there's no seatbelts in this thing, but it's 4 blocks away. I drove 10 miles per hour and we were fine. After all, in the 50s, they didn't have car seats, they didn't have seatbelts. Mothers, I guess, just held their babies in the front seat or the back seat, whatever. But my daughter's not a baby anyway; she's 5. But I do all kinds of stuff to this today. You'll see, without wasting any more time. You can see how none of this matches up. There's double holes, but I was lucky enough to find these at my local fender menders, so at least I just had to drill this hole there, and I'm going to try to Bondo these bottom holes to hide them, and then I'm going to paint the fender, and then hopefully this will look more like a car fender. I don't know. We'll see.
Robot arm, engage.